This is the forest garden located at the Ness Creek Ecological Recreation and Festival site in northern Saskatchewan, just west of the Prince Albert National Park. It began in 2010 with the seed of an idea from Taylor Krawchuk to develop a permaculture demonstration and education site here to help to share knowledge about growing food in a sustainable manner and in a way that feeds not only people but also the earth and nature around us, and actually learning from the forest in which we inhabit and grow this garden. We have thousands of visitors come to this site and wander through this garden every year, and I found it to be not only a place where we're growing food and medicine and fruits of all these different kinds, we're also experimenting, but the biggest thing for me is the way I'm seeing people be inspired by this place.
Just the passion actually that you have towards this, you can tell that you really have put a lot of your heart into this, right? And it's something that you live. You definitely emanated a lot of that, right? To be able to open up space for other people to bring passion into their own gardens.
We buy things from the grocery store, so you put no thought into where it's come and how it develops. And there's probably a half a dozen plants that I saw today that I had no idea existed.
Visually, it's beautiful. Like, you can look around and you see the flowers and the butterflies and everything around, and you know that everything is useful.
We need a lot more of this. I remember growing up as a kid on the farm, and you had canned beans, you had fresh vegetables in the summer from the garden. And I just used to wonder, all these plants growing around the farm, can't we eat any of this? Oh no, that's poisonous, that's poisonous. And nobody knew, oh, don't eat that, don't touch that. And of course, it's all nature, and we've lost it, and we've lost all that knowledge.
She goes, oh, go in the garden and around the corner there's this medicine, it'll help your foot. So that's kind of what brought us here. And then at the end of the last Ness, it was like, okay, we have to get there and see what's going on.
It's a pharmacy. Like the herbal medicines that are in here now can treat such a wide range of ailments, from acute ailments to chronic conditions.
All these things that are, unless you're in the heart of the city, you probably have some of these things just naturally in your garden and in your backyard, and you can use them.
Let's get it back, and let's move in the direction of growing things in a sustainable way. Overused term, but has a lot of meaning. There it is. It's just so good you're doing this.
I'm hoping that in sharing more about what we do here, that we'll be able to find some additional sponsorship that supports our vision and our mission here to share permaculture principles and practical techniques for people who want to grow their own food. We've got 1/3 of an acre of land here at Ness Creek, and it continues to be expanding past the fenced-in borders in all directions because we want to keep expanding and growing this project. It's a lifelong garden, and we've got decades and decades of work and education to do in this space. Ecological Recreation and Festival Site.
So what is this video for?
Ecological Recreational. This is the Ness Creek Forest Garden, and it's located at Ness Creek Cultural